All right. Welcome to my YouTube channel or whatever it's called. I'm basically a noob at this. I just started smoking cigars roughly about 6 months ago. I had recorded, had smoked cigars in the past, um, but I never really indulged into it to the point where I'm really deep into the hobby. And I'm really enjoying it. And so I'm going to start this out just because I want to see where people are with their habits of uh, simple, basic stuff, how you cut it, how you want the draw to be as far as how far back you're cutting it. I got a V cut that I'm using. I also have a straight cut. I've heard punch cut is another one that I should try. I don't have a punch cutter just yet. If anybody out there has a suggestion or you know wants to help a brother out, let me know. That'd be great. I am one of those types of people that when I start a hobby or I get into something, I really, really go all out to the point where I have 3 boxes right now. I have 3 cigar boxes and a fourth one coming that my mom purchased for me in Las Vegas. I currently live in Florida, so it's going to be a bit before I can get to it and bring it to me. But it is a 500 capacity cigar humidor. It's going to take me a while to fill it. I know that it's not something I'll be able to knock out one shot. Some of you brothers of the leaf out there, if you guys want to help out and get some of these cool cigars in there, something you think would be a good idea to try out, uh, I will put some of my information there. You guys can reach out to me. But this is an Oliva Series V. I've purchased a few of these sampler packs, and I've really, really enjoyed these. I like the flavor on them. Um, I've really enjoyed their entire line. And when I say their entire line, I mean, I'm not exaggerating. Everything that I've been able to get my hands on so far in these last few months that I've smoked, I've enjoyed. Yeah, it's been very difficult for me to shy away from one of them. Reasons being is that I was a cigar smoker at one point, or a cigarette smoker at one point. I smoke a lot of cigarettes. I quit doing that, started vaping, kind of just cold turkeyed it and stopped doing it. And between then, I was already starting to smoke cigars on a regular day basis almost. Now I am on a regular day basis. Obviously, it's not the same high. I'm not looking for that like nicotine insanity, if you would, with it. I don't fiend for it. Uh, I have gone like the last 3 days without smoking one just because I just feel like I need to come out here and do it. So it's not something that it's a huge necessity for me, but I really am enjoying it and I would like to continue to do it more and more often. So I want to start making these videos on just my experience on it as a new person to the hobby, to say what I liked about it, what I didn't like about it. I'm gonna go ahead and cut this now. Like I said, I have enjoyed the V cut. It's great. I have one of these cheapo V cuts that I got over at ABC Liquors, Craftsman Bench. I know it's not the best one, but it gives me a good solid cut. It doesn't clog up. It doesn't leave a lot of anything behind. So really dig this. So shout out to ABC Liquors for having a really decent V cut. And this right here, this is a Cohiba straight cut that I got from Goodwill. My wife actually went into Goodwill and found me a little travel cigar case, one of those herfadors or whatever you want to call it, and it came with a Cohiba cutter and a really cool lighter. This guy right here, cigar, single flame, but it does the trick. And you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and cut this now. Now I've heard some stories of how you should cut this. I've done some research on some videos on precisely the type of cut you want to get out of it. I just if you saw that, I just kind of just put it on there and just cut it. It's a very small cut, if you can kind of see that. It's very, very simple cut. Didn't get too crazy with it. Didn't cut too much off the cap. It's just really, it's perfect. I can draw through it. I like the cut. I've heard for new people who are starting into it, if they don't know how to use a straight cut, you basically find a flat surface, put it on a flat surface, set it on there, cut it. All right. Um, I know that yeah, probably gonna get some hate for this, probably some love for it. How you like your cigars? I've watched videos. I've seen people who kind of put it at a distance and light it, 45-degree angle, whatever. What I've found that works for me is basically just kind of do this here, and it's a very light, minimal. I'm not directly on it, just enough to where it starts to burn it as I'm turning it. You can see I start to get a small cherry ember look there. Right. So I've heard of charring your wrapper and all that. Believe me, I'm not. You could actually see that it's starting to turn red from a distance. And there, I got a pretty good cherry there. So I'm not going to do what most people do and go on to this whole crazy chatter about the 45 minutes or an hour that it's going to take me to smoke this. What I want to do is I want to start smoking it. Probably give you maybe like a minute or two of how I, feel about the flavor profile so far, how it tastes, and all those things. About roughly when I get to about a third of it, I do want to get back on this video. I'm going to do what's called time lapse. So you will not see me cut it out and come back on to the cigar, none of that. I don't like when people do it. I don't want to do that to you guys. I'm just going to sit here, smoke it on a time lapse, and come back, like I said, in about whatever it takes me to get to about a third there. And then I'll share a little bit more with you guys on that. One thing I did forget to mention is what I will be accompanying with, because I notice a lot of people talk about what they enjoy as far as their spirits. I enjoy a beer here and there with some of my cigars, depending on the beer that I'm drinking. I am an IPA drinker, though. I'm not drinking a Bud Light with my cigar. Uh, that's got a pretty good draw to it. This is something I put in here. It's a Gold Bar whiskey. It is a very cool special edition that I have for being growing up in Las Vegas. I'm a Vegas Golden Knights fan, and this is one of their blends that they did with some whiskey. I've enjoyed it. I I drink a lot of other stuff. I'm a Scotch drinker myself. That's my go-to drug. You will not see me putting ice on any of my whiskeys. That's just not me. But again, we don't judge. That's the one thing we're not supposed to do is judge how people drink their stuff. If you put ice cubes in it, if you mix it, whatever you do, cheers to you. I hope you enjoy your drink. But this is pretty much how I do mine. I like this kind of glass for all my whiskeys. I really feel like this brings out the flavor and it definitely intensifies how it all comes into that smaller slot, kind of like a cigar. So I feel like I get a better, feel and taste for it. So this is what I'll be accompanying my. Again, guys, this is a Oliva V Series. Like I said, very good. You see, I just lit it not too long ago. Really loving the profile on it. So far, so good. And like I said, I've always had I have like a soft spot for these guys. So I really do enjoy it, and that's why I wanted to start my first video with Oliva and their V series, just because, again, I love the flavor. I love the profile on it. The gauge, I don't recall what the gauge on this one is, so please, guys, don't kill me for it. Um, but it's an easy. I can move it around. I can have a conversation. I don't feel like it's gonna fly out of my hand. I don't feel like it's too big for my hands, So I enjoy it. So yeah, I'll see you guys. Like I said, give me about that far down here, and I'll come back and let you know how I feel about the flavor profile on it. Thank you. One thing that I've noticed that I was going to mention while the video is playing is my cigar right now is burning pretty even. It has not canoed. It's another thing that I do want to share with you guys. If I do get to a point where it starts to canoe or whatever, I want to be, obviously honest with you guys. And I've found my way of fixing it when it canoes. How I can kind of light it a little bit in certain sections to get it to burn a little bit more after I ash it, of course. So far it's doing good though, so I don't really want to bother I don't want to stop the video and go through all that with you guys. But if at one point it does get to that, I will stop the video or slow the video down and kind of talk about that, just because I really want to get people's input on it, get you guys' input and tell me exactly how I can fix my stuff from canoeing if and when it does, which I mean, I know it happens to everyone. I've noticed that some of the videos say that it happens to the best of them. Just, I really like to get more of an idea from somebody else than just YouTube videos. I've noticed that, everything is different for everyone else. So I don't want to have one of those videos where I'm just kind of lying to you guys about how I smoke, because I don't want to be that person. Like I said, this is a learning curve for me. I don't want to be the best at it, but I do want to be the best at it. So I'm gonna do my best to keep you guys informed of how I do my things and what I learn from other people. Like I said, this is obviously my first video. It's gonna take a while to reach a lot of people. I'm hoping that it doesn't. Just so I can get you guys more input on this, because I'm gonna be doing this on a regular day basis if possible. I want to smoke 2-3 cigars a day if it comes down to it, because I've noticed that it is quite of an addictive habit, and I love it. I enjoy it. I love doing this. Keeps me out of trouble, honestly. Keeps me home. But yeah, just wanted to share that with you guys. Alright guys, so as you can see, I mean, it's burning so even that this is where I'm ashed at right now. Hasn't fell off on its own. I will be knocking that ash off right now. And I should have been a little bit more specific on this cigar. First of all, Olivas are one of my favorites, based on the idea that my cousin instilled in my head. So shout out to Martin. He did tell me that he really, really enjoyed these, and he wasn't wrong. I have very, very well enjoyed the Oliva brand. Now this V Series, I should have gone a little bit more detail on it. It's a Liga Especial, and from what I was reading on it, here I'm gonna knock off that ash in there. For what I was reading on it, it says that it contains just some notes of coffee, dark chocolate, and spices in there. Also, it develops into a rich mix of leather, roasted nuts, and pepper. Now, for the first third, according to Google and whatnot, it says that your first third should have some rich coffee, dark chocolate, and spice are prominent. You may also find hints of roasted nuts and a balanced, subtle spice. That definitely have a little bit of a spice to it. I can feel it. It tingles in my tongue. But I don't taste chocolate per se, any chocolate period in it. I do get more of that, kind of like that roasted coffee nuts or the grounded coffee. I can definitely taste it in this. So the profile is very, very good as far as what it says it is, and it really does deliver on that note of it. Um, I don't know about leather. I've never sat here and chewed on leather, so I couldn't tell you what leather really tastes like. But I definitely do get, like I said, that those roasted like coffee, like a coffee taste is basically what I've gotten from it. And I am, as you can see, got about 2/3 left of it now. I'm gonna continue smoking it and basically go from there. I did pour myself another drink, and this little thing that I got here, it's pretty neat. My wife found it on Amazon, and my next either I'll put the link on the on my YouTube eventually for it, so you guys can maybe if you guys are interested, you guys can get one. It's really neat. It comes with the entire little thing you see here. It comes with a cutter. I am yet to use it. I really like that Cohiba cutter. It's very smooth. You can see that it's a little stiffer when it comes to cutting. This one's a little bit more flawless. Not that it's a good or bad thing. I like how easily it cuts. So I've been using this Cohiba one that, like I guess, she also got for me. But it does come with this. It does come with this little metal ashtray in here that it you can remove, wash, whatever. And I don't know if you can see it too well on there, but there is a groove here and here, so you can lay the cigar down here like this. You can place it on here like that. It does come with a little cool tray here to put whatever you want in there. Some cigars I have gotten to where I will smoke it down to a nub, and I found these also thanks to my cousin Martin. Again, thank you for making me aware of this little guy. But it basically unscrews. You screw it back in here, and now you have yourself a little pick there to hold your nub and smoke it all the way down. It's pretty cool. It actually has a keychain ring to it, so you could just attach it to your keys or whatever. I purchased 2 of them just because I'm that type of person that I don't like looking for stuff if I misplace it. I do tend to misplace shit a lot, so that's one of the reasons why I have this, and I keep it in here for that reason. But yeah, shout out to my wife. She got me, like I said, this little thing here from Amazon, so I will try to put the link on my website for it. And I'm sure you guys noticed this big guy here. My son is my editor-in-chief, and whatever you want to call it, for my videos. So he's got me with this really cool setup here to try to, kind of give you guys more feeling, and you guys can hear me a little bit better. And there he is. So a lot of stuff that I have here is just, the things that I've acquired recently. Just because, like I said, I really dove deep into this hobby, and I'm really enjoying it. That's still burning. I'm going to light it a little bit more. I am going to pull the Oliva thing off of it at this point and give it a little bit more flame just to kind of get that cherry up a little higher. All right.
Keep it right where it is.
But for the most part, you guys can see, never really canoed on me. It's been pretty well on the burn, which is one of the things that it actually describes on their search here. It says that the way that the wrapper is built, it helps hold it better. Where did I see this? Long-term satisfaction. The construction is meticulously crafted for a smooth draw and even burn, and I do feel like it does burn evenly on its own. I am yet to, again, like I said, run into an Oliva that canoes on me terribly or does something weird. But for the most part, they've stayed like this. Now, reading more into wrappers, this one does say the body is a medium to full bodied cigar. It does have really good taste to it. And you know what? I'm going to go into a time lapse because I'm going to take this call. It's a really good friend of mine's that I served in the military with. So I'm going to take a second to talk to him. And yeah, catch you guys in a second. Thank you. All right. So I'm down a little bit more than a third, and that's my fault on this video. Again, sorry guys. I do apologize. It is my first video. I had a lot of phone calls right now. A lot of friends, my brother, everybody's just calling me. Just popular today. But yeah, I'm down to about this much right now. And again, I think you guys might have seen me in my time lapse. I kind of had to relight it a little bit just because I was starting to lose a little bit of that cherry. But I'm pretty well lit right now. Um, the acid cigar ashtray that I got over there, I got over at Gulf Breeze Smoke and Vape over in Gulf Breeze, Florida. If you guys are familiar with this, I live in the Panhandle. That's right down the street from me, somewhat in a sense. Those guys have been really great to me. They've actually hooked me up with some pretty good stuff. Very knowledgeable people. Super cool place. If you've never visited, I would definitely check it out. Tiger Point, where the Walmart is at, Golf Breeze and Smoke and Vape, or Golf Breeze Smoke and Vape. They hooked me up with that ashtray there. I really love it just because that's where I let all my nubs kind of just burn out whenever I'm done. Now I read into some of the stuff. It says that once you get to about halfway through a cigar, you're supposed to put it down and let it burn out on its own. And that's cool for people that can do that. I don't have that willpower. I really enjoy my cigar, so I'm going to keep smoking it. This is where I'm at with it right now. I'm down to a nub. Flavor profile is still tasting those like I said, that roasted coffee flavor. I got a lot of it a lot stronger as I hit that 2/3 mark. I really am enjoying this. Like I said, I do enjoy it more than anything else right now. I've had some other cigars, but I don't want to compare cigars because I don't feel like they should be compared. Everybody makes their own for a reason. Every brand is their own brand for that, aspect of it. This is by far one of my favorites. So this is why I wanted to start my first video with one of these guys. Now, here's my little handy tool. I did put it together a second ago. I am gonna go ahead and I normally try to go like just past, right above the cap. I don't want to get too far into it and damage my cigar, but just kind of place that in there. And as stupid as this might look, smoking it, it's worth it if you're like me who likes to smoke certain cigars down to a nub. I have some cigars where about once I get to about this much, I will put it out. Um, but as far as this particular cigar, I enjoy it this much that I will get down to where it's like this, and I just asked a little bit of myself. Party foul, guys, party foul. But I should stop moving so much, right? But yeah, good cigar, great flavor profile. Uh, I can't say any more good things about this guy because I feel like the brand speaks for itself for what it is. Oliva is, from my understanding, Google and a lot of the YouTube videos that I've watched on other people smoking these particular brands, they really do tend to enjoy them. I have turned this into a lot of my daily basis cigars, not just the V series, but a lot of Oliva stuff. And like I said, I enjoy it. I like it. I think I think it does what you want it to. I've seen some brands that are definitely a little bit more expensive that I feel that are not on par with this. Now, if you guys do have something that you guys would like me to smoke and try out and give my opinion on it, send me a DM, comment, whatever, and just let me know what I should do. And also, again, I'm new to this. So please, if there is something that you see that I'm doing wrong, or something that could improve on, even with what I'm talking about, things you would like me to touch more base on, or whatever the case may be, just send me a message, man. I'm not gonna take it to heart and be upset if you guys tell me that I'm doing everything wrong, because I want to learn it. I want to do it right. I really am enjoying it. I'm a brother of the leaf now, guys. You know, brother, sister of the leaf. Sorry, I don't want to, to be that kind of person, but I really am enjoying this, and I do want to continue doing this as often as possible. I was giving my son shit earlier, and I said, I'm want to do these videos like 6, 7 times
Don't. Oh God.
a day or a week. So give me a heads up, man. Tell me what I shouldn't be smoking.
Terrible.
But this is where we're at with it. So thanks for watching. I will finish my time lapse with it, and you guys have a good night. Thank you very much.